Security can be boring for some people, and look, I totally get it. A lot of people don't find alarms, cameras, or sensors exciting at all, but that's only because they've never seen what I'm about to show you today. There's one thing that makes security instantly interesting, and once you understand it, you will never look at your home the same way again. Burglars don't just pick houses at random, you see. They follow a predictable pattern, almost like a checklist. So today, I'm going to draw the exact decision tree that burglars use, and when you see this tree, everything about your home security finally makes sense. So together, let's build it. And we're going to start from down here, essentially the roots of the tree. Selection. Every break-in starts here. This is the moment a house becomes a target, and it's not dramatic. It doesn't feel suspicious or anything like that. It's often things that, to be honest, you don't even notice. So let me show you what it starts with. Empty signs. This could be bins left out for days, overgrown grass, a dark house at regular times, anything that suggests that no one's paying attention. Routine. Most people have very predictable schedules, you see. Same time leaving for work, same time coming home. Burglars notice this faster than you'd ever think. And exposure. Sometimes it's unintentional exposure, leaving parcels out, posting travel plans on social media, or having a clear view into the home from the street. And once your house passes this stage, it goes to the first real test. This is the moment homeowners never realise has already happened. It's subtle, quick, and it tells a burglar everything that they need to know. So I'm going to show you the three parts of the probe and what makes it. Can often start with a knock test. A simple knock at the door, a pretend delivery question, someone claiming they're looking for an address. This is the first probe to see if anyone is home or if routines are predictable. Sometimes it's even done wearing like a high-vis jacket, so it looks like a genuine delivery van. Criminals that are hiding in plain sight. Then you've got driveway walk. The driveway walk is one where someone approaches your house confidently, usually pretending to be lost or checking house numbers. They're seeing how close they can get before anyone reacts, whether this be your neighbours or your security. And you've got the touch test. This is the one that's most overlooked. A tiny push on a side gate, a light lift on a window, not enough to damage anything, not even enough for you to notice, but just enough to see if it's loose or if it's unlocked. Now here's the important part. If no one reacts to any of these probes, your house moves on to the next stage. Entry assessment. This is the real decision point. If they reach this stage, they're already seriously considering breaking in. And on this entry assessment, it can go one of two ways. Now, these are things in particular that makes breaking in too risky. Now, usually you'd still want to have actually stopped them before they even got anywhere near the assessments, but these are things that stop it before it really gets started. Things like good lighting, strong locks and strong doors, and clear visibility from the street. Anything that increases the chance of being seen or disturbed pushes them out of this branch completely. Now you head over to possible. And these are the reasons burglars continue. A hidden patio door, a window in a blind spot, a side entrance that no one can see. This is the branch where break-ins become more likely. You've now moved on to the next stage. And now burglars are planning a break-in, so they start to make their next assessments. See, this is the psychology of it. Most owners have never even thought about this. Burglars don't necessarily fear the police, they fear time. And when I say time, what do I mean by that? Well, let's look at it from a burglar's perspective. Right, the average burglar wants to be out in 90 seconds. That number is everything to them. The longer they stay, you see, the more the risk multiplies of them actually getting caught. And you've got hot zones. Most burglars will head straight to the same areas: master bedrooms, home offices, cupboards, where jewellery or cash is likely kept. They'll know the map of most homes, especially nowadays when it's all on Rightmove and apps and things like that, your home layouts. And you've also got quick grab access or quick grab items. These are what they prioritise, things they can grab instantly: laptops, bags, small safes, jewellery, anything valuable and easy to carry. And now we head on to the final piece of a burglar's puzzle. This is the part people often forget. Burglars think about how to get out before they think about how to even get in. And these come down to three main items. Now, to start with on this, clean escape. They want a way out that's quick and predictable. If the exit is messy or blocked, the risk, you see, it shoots up for them. You've got blind spot or blind spots. They'll choose a route where no one can see them. These things like side paths, gardens, alleyways, potentially a lot of darkness and just not much visibility. And you've got CCTV pressure. Look, CCTV only really matters in this situation if it creates pressure. If they were already comfortable getting in, recording them won't stop the break-in. Pressure is what prevents crime, not footage, because they'll just wear like masks or hoodies and things like that. So what you've got to do is create a break point in this tree as early as possible. Where do you want your break point to be? Break point right here. So we're going to list it and write it here as break point. This is the part where if you've got systems set up correctly, the entire tree collapses, because there's one goal in security. You don't want to fight burglars. You want to break their decision-making process before they even progress past this point. So how do you do that? You do this with a break point with specific things that we're going to write here where we've got some room. Anything that creates noise, anything that creates light, anything that detects movement, anything that draws attention, these four things destroy the entire decision tree instantly. And you see, when people think that security is boring, it's because they think it's just products. But once you understand this tree, you realize security is simply about breaking the burglar's process before they actually get deep into it, before they even get to an entry assessment. So now that you've seen the real decision tree behind break-ins, you can understand your home in a completely different way. It's not about being scared, it's about being informed. And if you want a simple system that interrupts this process early, that's exactly why I built the Guardfather Security System. Fast detection, clear alerts, and the whole point of it is to break this tree before it ever becomes a problem for you. The link's in the description. See you on the next one.